Good morning, guys. Welcome to Sedani Food and Lifestyle channel. Guys, today I'm going to be making some banana fritters because many of us are guilty of throwing away our bananas when it becomes too ripe. But I'm going to show you how you could use them for a nice sweet treat, okay? For yourself, if you have guests or a little party, or for your kids coming home from school or for breakfast, you could use these to make a nice sweet treat, okay? We call them fritters. So I'm just going to peel them, put them in my dish right here. I have 4 bananas. Okay, these are ripe. They're getting so ripe, you can see. Yeah, they could be, more squishier than this or more riper than this, but these are very ripe. Okay, and I like to have my bananas like kind of hard, so I'm not going to throw them out. I'm just going to use them to make a sweet treat, and I'm going to show you how it's done. So I'm just peeling these 4 ripe bananas. Okay. Just get some of my hands here. And then I'm just going to mush them, okay? Make sure they're mushed properly. Okay. You could use 3, you could use 4, you could use 6, depending on how many people you're making it for and so forth. I have 4 and I don't want to waste them, so I just want to use all 4. So I'm just going to mush all 4 of them, okay? Yeah, so just mush them all out like so. Okay. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah. And especially in times like these when food are so expensive. Let me tell you, food is very expensive. I know banana is kind of cheap, but still, it's food and we don't want to waste anything. So we're going to get as much as we can out of our food these days. Okay. It smells so nice when you mush them. No wonder banana bread is like so tasty. So good. Yeah. Let me just get something to put my fork in, because I like to put my fork in like water or something like that. I don't like to put my fork on my table, my sink top like that, or get all messy. So smush these out nicely. Okay. Okay. I'll put this here because I like to put my utensils as I use them in some water. Okay. So we have it like this. So we're mixing it out like, it looks like applesauce, right? So you're mixing it out like this. Okay, until it becomes watery like so. Okay. Then, what we're going to do, because it's like a sweet treat, you don't want to use too much sugar. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of sugar. Okay, brown sugar, white sugar, whatever sugar you have. Using 1 tablespoon because the bananas are already sweet. Okay, so I'm going to throw 1 tablespoon in here. Okay, and then mix that in. If you want, you could blend it also, but I'm not going to blend it. It's just all natural. Okay, just use my fork or whatever. Just make it like that. And then you're going to come over here. You're going to put a dash of nutmeg in there. Not too much, just a little dash of nutmeg. The nutmeg, okay? And we're going to put a dash of cinnamon in there, okay? Put some cinnamon. It's enough cinnamon. And you're going to put a pinch of vanilla extract in there, okay? So let's just put a little vanilla in there. Let me just measure it. A little vanilla, like so. Okay, because it's a small batch I'm making, so you don't need a lot. And you're going to mix it. It smells so good now with all these ingredients in there. Yeah. And if you don't have all 3 ingredients, you could just put some cinnamon in there or some nutmeg. Or you could just use some vanilla if you don't have all 3 ingredients. It's not mandatory. You could put a pinch of salt also, but that's optional. And then you're going to come over here because you don't want your batter to be too watery, and you're going to put a cup of flour. Okay? Let's just mix it out before. So it's similar You see how when I mixed the banana, it looks like applesauce, but now we're going to turn it into a batter that looks like you're making a pancake or something like that, okay? So you can do this. You can even put a tip of milk in there if you wanted also. There's so many things you could do with it. So many different ways. But this is the basic way that we're making it, okay? If you don't want it too runny. Let me turn my fire on while I'm mixing this. Okay, let me heat my pot up while I'm mixing it. Okay. Skillet up. Okay, looks good. Put the rest of it in there. Okay. Yeah, so a cup of flour is good for this. You add a little bit more based on how thick you want it or how, you know, thin you want it. And this does not require any baking powder or baking soda. It's just a sweet treat. Okay. See how it comes out looking good. Nice battery. Look like a nice cake batter. And it smells so good. Okay. That looks so good. Let me taste the batter. That's just sweet enough for me. But if you wanted to, you could put 2 tablespoons of sugar if you wanted to or more. But I just use 1 because, like I said, the banana is sweet as it is already. Okay? So now I'm going to be dropping them in my pot. Let me just put some oil in my pot here. Okay. Let me just do this. I'm using olive oil because I realize I don't have any more canola oil. So use whatever oil you have. You can use any type of oil. My pot, I'm just going to put some oil in here. I'm not going to be deep frying them. Okay. But you just need enough oil to coat the surface of your pan. Okay. I'm not a deep frying type of person, but this is a treat that you could have once in a while because they do soak up the oil like anything else. Okay, and you want to fry them on medium heat and do it on each side for about 2 to 3 minutes or until they're golden brown. Okay, so then I'm going to come over here, let the oil heat up a little bit. And just turn it up so, let's heat it up. Turn it down, medium heat. Okay, and then I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna drop them. Make sure you space them out so they don't stick. This is like a tablespoon I'm using over here. That's good. That looks so good. Maybe I'll get 6 or 7 batter out of it. Or 7 fritters out of this batter. Let's see. Let me just put some oil in the middle. They're nice and spaced. Let me just get my stuff here. Sure, I don't put anything too wet inside there. I'm not sure. Okay. Right. So they're not sticking or anything like that, and they're frying nicely. So just let them get some color, and they're on medium heat. Okay. Just let them fry. They're coming along nicely. So yeah, they're browning nicely. Let's see what they look like underneath. Let's see what this one looks like underneath. Oh, yeah, that looks good. See? It looks so good when you flip it. Make sure the oil. Nice. Really nice. Really nice, as you can see. Nice big one in the middle. Oh, that looks good. Yep. So it's pretty much a small version of your pancake. Here's my fork. Okay. Look. It's really nice. Oh yeah, these banana fritters, they look so fantastic, and the smell is amazing with all the seasoning that's in it. And I know it's going to be good. Okay, these are just beautiful, sweet treats, and your kids will love them. Even adults will love them, you know. And this is just nice to have, like if you're having a little party or get together. This is like a nice little treat, and your guests and your kids will be amazed, you know. So yeah. Okay guys, so my fritters have been frying now for a good 6-7 minutes, and they look so good. I'm going to take them out, okay, and I'm going to place them on my paper towel here so it can suck up any oil that's there. Always make sure you place them on a paper towel, okay. I'm going to place that here. Okay. There it is. I'm gonna pick it up with this stuff. And yeah, there it is. Turn my fire off. And this is how the fritters look. I'm gonna let them cool for a minute or two, okay, before I break them and show it to you because it's kind of hot. And I'm gonna, let me just get another paper towel, take out any grease that's in it. See? Any grease. They're kind of hot. You could let them cool for a minute or two. Okay guys, so now that my fritters is cooled, I'm gonna try one. I'm gonna break it open and show you, okay, how it looks, just like this. It's a nice pastry, nice treat. It's well done inside, okay. And this is very good. Not too sweet, nice and soft, okay. Nice pastry, nice treat, okay guys. So this is how you make banana fritters. Please like, share, and subscribe. And go ahead and don't throw your bananas away and try this recipe, okay? Please give me a like and thumbs up and subscribe. Bye.